As we age, protecting our memory becomes more than just an afterthought. It's essential. We all want to stay sharp, focused, and independent for as long as possible. But what if I told you that some of the foods you're eating right now could be working against your brain? That's right. What we put on our plates can have a major impact on our cognitive health, especially after age 50. In today's video, we're going to talk about 5 foods you should avoid to protect your memory after age 50. These are everyday foods that might be harming your brain more than you realize. But don't worry, we'll also talk about healthier alternatives that can help keep your mind in top shape. Stick around, because your memory is one of your most precious assets, and making these simple changes might be the key to protecting it. Let's get started. 1. Processed sugars. We all have a sweet tooth from time to time, right? Whether it's a piece of cake, a candy bar, even that extra spoonful of sugar in your coffee, it's so easy to indulge. But here's the problem. Processed sugars can be terrible for your brain. Over time, consuming too much sugar can lead to insulin resistance, which not only affects your physical health, but also your brain. When your brain isn't getting the right signals from insulin, its ability to function properly can deteriorate. Excess sugar in your diet has been linked to memory problems, brain fog, and even an increased risk of Alzheimer's disease. Think about it. Each time we reach for that sugary snack, we could be feeding our cravings while harming our cognitive health. But the good news is that you don't have to cut out sweetness entirely. Natural alternatives like honey, maple syrup, or even the sweetness of fruits like berries can give you the flavor you crave without the harmful effects on your brain. If you struggle with sugar cravings, try replacing processed sweets with fruit like blueberries or dark chocolate. These options are not only satisfying, but also packed with antioxidants that can help protect your brain. 2. Trans fats. We all know fried foods and baked goods are delicious, but they're also some of the worst offenders when it comes to brain health. Trans fats, found in many processed snacks, margarine, and fast foods, have been shown to cause inflammation in the brain. This inflammation can lead to memory loss, cognitive decline, and an increased risk of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. But here's the thing. Avoiding trans fats doesn't mean you have to give up on flavor or your favorite dishes. You can swap unhealthy fats for brain-boosting options like avocados, nuts, seeds, and olive oil. These healthy fats provide essential nutrients that not only keep your heart happy, but also help protect your brain from damage. Think about it. With a simple change like swapping out that greasy fast food for a healthy salad topped with avocado or nuts, you're not only fueling your body better, but also keeping your brain sharp. Have you ever noticed how you feel after eating greasy or fried foods? Do you feel sluggish or mentally foggy? Share your experiences in the comments below. 3. Artificial sweeteners. You might think you're doing yourself a favor by swapping out sugar for artificial sweeteners, but unfortunately, that might not be the case. Research suggests that certain artificial sweeteners, like aspartame and saccharin, can negatively affect brain health. These sweeteners may interfere with the brain's neurotransmitters, which can impact your mood, memory, and even cognitive performance. In the long run, relying on artificial sweeteners to cut calories could actually be doing more harm than good. Some studies have even linked long-term use of artificial sweeteners with a higher risk of memory impairment and cognitive decline. If you're looking for a healthier way to sweeten your drinks or foods, consider natural alternatives like stevia, agave nectar, or honey. Not only do these sweeteners taste great, but they're also less likely to interfere with your brain's normal functions. 4. Excessive alcohol. We all know that alcohol in moderation can be enjoyable, but overdoing it can be seriously harmful, especially for your brain. Alcohol has a direct impact on your brain's structure and function, and long-term excessive drinking can cause brain shrinkage in areas responsible for memory and cognitive function. Studies have shown that heavy drinking can increase the risk of developing dementia and other forms of cognitive decline as you age. Even if you're not a heavy drinker, consistently drinking more than the recommended amount, which is no more than 1 drink per day for women and 2 for men, can start to take a toll on your brain health. Alcohol is a neurotoxin, meaning it damages the neurons in your brain. The good news? You don't have to cut alcohol out completely, but reducing your intake and sticking to moderation can go a long way in protecting your memory. If you enjoy a drink now and then, try swapping out your usual cocktail for a mocktail or non-alcoholic version of your favorite beverage. You can still enjoy the social aspects of drinking without the negative effects on your brain. What are your favorite non-alcoholic drink alternatives? Have you tried tried reducing your alcohol intake? Let us know in the comments. 5. Processed carbohydrates. Processed carbs like white bread, pastries, and even some cereals might be convenient, but they can cause more harm than good when it comes to brain health. These foods are high on the glycemic index, meaning they cause rapid spikes and crashes in your blood sugar levels. Over time, this can damage your brain's ability to function at its best. Processed carbs have also been linked to inflammation and oxidative stress, both of which can negatively affect memory and cognitive abilities. Eating too many processed carbs may also increase the risk of developing Alzheimer's disease. But don't worry, you don't have to give up carbs entirely. Instead, focus on healthier, whole grain alternatives like quinoa, oats, and brown rice. These complex carbohydrates release sugar into your bloodstream more slowly, giving you steady energy without the spikes and crashes that can leave you feeling mentally foggy. If you're craving bread or pasta, try whole grain or whole wheat options. They're much better for your brain and can help maintain steady energy levels throughout the day. 6. Salty foods. Bonus tip. Let's throw in a bonus food that often flies under the radar: salty foods. High sodium diets can cause hypertension, which reduces blood flow to the brain. Over time, this restricted blood flow can lead to memory problems and cognitive decline. Foods like chips, canned soups, and processed meats are often packed with salt, which is why it's important to keep an eye on your sodium intake. Reducing your salt consumption can help improve circulation, which is key to keeping your brain healthy and well-nourished. Have you noticed any differences in how you feel after cutting back on salty snacks? Do you have any tips for reducing your sodium intake? Share them with us in the comments. Taking care of your brain is one of the best investments you can make as you age. After all, our memory and cognitive abilities are what keep us connected to the people we love and the activities we enjoy. By cutting back on processed sugars, trans fats, artificial sweeteners, excessive alcohol, and processed carbs, you're taking a major step in protecting your brain and preserving your memory for years to come. Remember, it's not about giving up everything you love. It's about making smarter choices that support your long-term health. So next time you're grocery shopping or planning a meal, think about how what you eat impacts your brain. Your future self will thank you for it. Have you made any dietary changes to protect your memory and brain health? What has worked for you? Share your thoughts and tips in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you.